Welcome back. We are here at the Schomburg. After the success of Team Jamaica at the Beijing Olympics, the Minister of Tourism promised many benefits for the different entities and Brand Jamaica. The sentiment is that not much has developed, and the focus on the Sports Symposium is about that today. Take a look.
Seeing our athletes win and we jump up and we have a great time. But economically speaking, what does it mean for the economic fabric of our nation and the Caribbean? So this symposium is part of that journey that we hope will begin the dialogue to seek ways how we can ensure that this legacy is a real legacy and a legacy that can bring forth fruits for generations to come.
Mr. Johnson, I think the gist of this symposium is to find out how athletes in Jamaica can benefit from what's happening in worldwide in the Olympics and so forth. Have you seen any proceeds coming to athletes in Jamaica and Jamaica on a whole from what's been happening, so like the Olympics and so forth?
Yeah. Well, first, the Jamaican athletes have to have a knowledge what's going on in the world of sports, not only sports but business. Once they have the idea, then they can take it and experience themselves. Now, if athletes make lots of money, that money will also can be foolishly spent by foolishly, right? So they have to invest the money in real estate or in business or land, because land doesn't move. Land just keeps staying, right? So if they have to educate themselves that they have to invest properly, because track and field is very short. You train a lot of years to become the best, and then you make lots of money, and then it's gone.
So what about the Jamaican government and its promises to the people on a whole in terms of benefiting from the successes of the Olympics and the World Championships and so forth?
Well, the Jamaican system is very difficult because things have to change, and the change has to be now. And the government has to be involved to create some type of infrastructure for more of the athletes to benefit for, track and field, also tracks, massage therapists, get the experience out of massage, because I got some of the best massage people in my time, from Polish, have a lot of experience on massage. So I told James that when I come to Jamaica, I can teach them a few things about massage, also development for the young kids in training, so forth. And Usain Bolt and I come from two different generations. Because when I was running 9.79 on a slow track. Now technology have changed. Now he's running 9.5, right? So things have changed over the years. And I'm not saying that it's not good. It's great, and it's good for Jamaica, and it's good for all the kids in Jamaica to say, hey, I want to be a part of that. I want to be like Usain Bolt or Ben Johnson or all the sprinters in the past. So these people down there are hungry. These kids are hungry. They need support. They need guidance and people who they can trust to move forward.
My role as the Sports Development Director at the University of the West Indies has been instrumental in some of the change that has been experienced since we've had those two major championships, and the role of obviously Usain Bolt, who has trained at the university campus for the last 7 years, and the impact that has had on our development process at the university.
Now, you mentioned Usain Bolt, and you mentioned some of the changes, and Usain Bolt is a remarkable athlete who came out of Jamaica. What are some of the other changes that have happened or transpired from that point until now?
But I think that generally, from a perspective of the National Association, we have been able to get a little bit more sponsorship than we have had in the past, because the recognition that the work that has been done in the past has really amounted to something major. Usain is unique, he's talented, but he has helped us tremendously in helping more people see the vision as to where we ought to be going. And so therefore we have a lot of work still yet to do in terms of working with our athletes in getting them ready so that they can join Usain in that kind of performance. And by extension, we can have continuity after Usain stops as well.
If you're asking about, what benefits Jamaica on a whole, businesses and individuals have gotten as a result of our athletes' performance in Beijing and Berlin, I'm still waiting. I have to admit I don't live in Jamaica, but certainly from what I've read and I've seen and heard, I don't see us as a country, our businesses and so on, benefiting so far from our athletes' exploits.
What do you think the problem is then?
I wish I knew. I'm thinking it's a lack of vision. It's a lack of real effort to capitalize on all the successes that we have had over the years, and especially, since these last 2 major championships.
Could it be part of management, part of PR, part of marketing and stuff like that?
Yeah, you know what? It may be all of the above. We really need to, at this stage, unfortunately, get back to the drawing board and assess what needs to be done so that when our athletes do as well as they do, not only the foreign entities are benefiting, but Jamaica itself is benefiting, not just from the pride, because you know what, you can't take pride to shop, but that we're also making money from it.